What's good, y'all, man? It's Trap Savage TV, man. Look, man, I want to show y'all some clips, man. The first clip is going to be a EBK Juvie meeting with Young Will, man. And he talk about pushing peace in the trenches. He talking about showing love. He talking about solidarity. You know what I'm saying? He talking about coming together and, unifying the brotherhood, man, because, what's going on in Chicago and across the country in the United States and urban black communities, man. We losing our children and we losing our teens at a rapid rate, man, and we gotta do something to change the narrative. It's on us. You don't see other cultures out there, protesting for us for gun violence to stop. We gotta do it ourselves. We gotta be the men, that's in this era, man, to stand up against it. Because when we look back, at it, at our time of youth and our time of, when we had the energy and the power and the youth to make a change, we got to see what role that we played in this, man. We got to see what role that we're playing. So big shout out to Young Will, big shout out to EBK Juvie, man. Big shout out, to Mario Vids. Big shout out, to all those sincerely pushing peace, man. And what I mean by sincerely pushing peace is that you see the difference between pushing peace between FYB, J-Mane, and Young Will. Young Will is out here really moving like a soldier, man. Really moving as an activist in the Chicago urban communities, man. Touching bases with those who have the power and the influence to put the guns down, to influence others to put the guns down, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't see J-Mane doing what Young Will doing. You see what I'm saying? FYB, J-Mane is a goofy. I'm saying that myself. You gotta understand, FYB, J-Mane is doing this to put the guys on. You see what I'm saying? He's doing this all for clout. He sacrificed himself. He the sacrificial lamb. You know what I'm saying? For them dudes over there. For them dudes to get in position. You know what I'm saying? You see Young Will don't need no Cardi B. Young Will don't need no rappers or entertainers to push his narrative. I'm talking about famous ones. EBK Juvie is not a famous rapper. EBK Juvie is more famous in the street than 4 years for rapping. So you can't call EBK Juvie a rapper or entertainer or nothing like that. EBK Juvie is a man that live with morals and principles and values, that's struggling every day in the trenches like everybody else. But at the same time, he has the heart and the will and the courage, man, to get out there in the front line, man, and to put his life on the line to make sure that, he pushing peace the right way. Even if he do lose his life, man, in this struggle for pushing peace, people have to honor him with valor, man, as a man. Can't nobody look at him as a person who played, a role on both sides when it came to pushing peace. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, people gotta understand, it's the mindset. It's the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's the courage. It's the valor. If you don't got none of that, then guess what? 10 times out of 10, guess what? You're not going to achieve your objective that you're trying to achieve in the community with these other teens and these other youth. Not going to do it. So, look, man, check out the clip, man. I hope y'all rock with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for pushing peace in Chicago. That's why I changed up my content, to pushing more of a positive narrative, because I'm not all for just pushing the negative. That's not my goal. My goal is to attract the attention, and then when I attract the attention, then I get to speak to the people when they listening. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got to get the kids, the teacher got to get the kids in the classroom to sit down before they can speak. Most of the kids is roaming the hallways. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is in school. You take the hall pass and you leave the whole damn near half the period. By the time you come back, guess what? Class damn near over with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done rotate notes and everything else. You know what I'm saying? They know that's a pop quiz or a test coming tomorrow. You don't even know that because you've been outside in the hallway running around. It's the same thing in the streets. Niggas gotta take heed, man, to the intellectual gems and the value that's being presented to them. And if y'all don't, man, you're gonna fall victim. This is what it's all about. So, man, look, watch this clip with EBK Juvie and Young Will, man, as they touch bases, man. Here it is, man.
I don't know. I be on some nonchalant isolation shit a little bit, you feel me? Cause I be understand. I've been in this shit too long, you feel me? So I know how this shit go, whether it's good or bad, dick sucking, or we really trying to do something, you know?
Come on.
So I understand when a person really trying to do something, as far as just not even just himself, and himself would be you feel?
Come on.
You really trying to build everybody if you can, you feel?
All of us, man.
Of course, I seen your vision. That's just like I was telling Firehouse. People gotta start seeing each other vision.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers see the vision. You feel me? You ain't even gotta see the picture. Just see the vision. You feel me? The picture gonna come.
Come on.
See the vision.
Come on.
That's all, you know. And I love helping black people for sure. No, not taking off for white people, but I love helping my people.
Me too. Yes, sir.
Like, see, I ain't know what y'all would've did in my hood. They wouldn't have fed my hood, y'all. You feel me? And I made sure that happened, you know?
Come on,
not
let's talk about it.
Like, literally, nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. Not a shooting. I'm talking about not even at y'all. Nothing. No oppositions around that area. Nothing happened.
Come on.
Peace. Fire right now. My bulls and butters finna come feed us. You feel me?
Yeah.
And what happened? Everybody loved that. Mama and them, you feel me? Everybody loved y'all for that. So that's just me trying to show, even without, I don't even know how to say the right, without all the tools I really need, you feel me? I can still push that unity and show us black people like, yeah, EBK Juvie, this crazy, whatever, you know,
whatever they talk about,
put on me, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'ma for sure try to bring more of that though. I'ma bring more of that.
Damn,
I'm glad we was able to embrace each other. I ain't gonna lie, like, I loved you before I even met you. I mean, you feel me? It's real nigga shit.
Yes,
I loved you before I met you, you feel me? You see what I just did to you there 3 weeks ago? Text you and you called me like,
yes, bro.
we all go through this, you feel me?
Come on.
I don't even do this with people I know my whole life. I probably would have told, nah, I ain't talked to you about that.
yeah.
That's just real.
Everybody can't understand it, bro.
Yeah, I know energy, you feel me?
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, bro.
Energy. Strong energy, I love it.
Come on, man. Real recognize real, man. Touching on it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm so excited because I know how the world see us, bro. I know how they see soldiers like yourself, and I know they want to capitalize off the negative side of us. You see what I'm saying? You post something negative, it's all over the blogs, the streets talking. It's
like this right here. This motherfucker do 100K. We get to fight in this bitch right now, shooting. This bitch gonna do 1 million views, man. I hate it, but I'm like, hey, this I guess this is what it is, but we gotta be
real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all spoken with the internet to do the 100K and the 1 million views, right?
Yeah.
But y'all just show what the internet can do too. Y'all never even met in person, but y'all was still able to feed the people in the hood.
Yeah,
come on.
And embrace each other.
Through
right words, through embrace each other through, let me say the right words. What's the right way we embrace each other through?
Really?
Not even just through spirit.
Yeah.
I'm a dare to say telepathic spirit. Because it was like we right here with each other as we doing. You feel
Come on. Through the phone, and we were still able to make it happen like we was, right next to each other, man. And that's the importance of real, recognizing real, bro. You not, come on, man. You intelligent, bro. I know you intelligent, bro. And I know you know what to look for. And that's the same way I feel about a lot of soldiers in the trench. Most people don't understand, like, growing up in the trench, having a duck and, living how we living, you got to get sharp, bro. You got to know what to look for. You got to see through the phonies and you got to see through the fakes. Yeah. So it's an honor and it's a pleasure for brothers like yourself who I know real careful with how you move, for me to call and you say I'm coming, and not only come, but you pull it up and like, yeah, bro, it's whatever, bro. I got you.
And you see, I don't need 1 million niggas. See, I ain't call you and say, damn, bro, I need to be him, them. I was one motherfucker that.
Come on.
He ain't even, you feel me? Thinking about living that lifestyle. Bro, 38. You feel me? Bro, always hell out there. You feel me? So,
yeah, bro.
I got
it's
to,
so solid, bro.
You see the risk, though. You see the risk that I take to make sure I do. You feel me?
Come on. I wish somebody was back here to see how I was on the phone snapping, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I saw you come with the camera, not snapping on none of the soldiers, but I saw, and I'm like, because we don't play. The soldiers don't play. We're not letting nothing in because we got to make sure everybody's safe. But I'm like back here trying to make sure that they take care of you, bro, and get you in. And I'm like, we don't want to have our brothers just standing outside. Get on top of it, get them in, because he trusted me. You see what I'm saying? So So we not just gonna have our brothers out here dangling. We gotta take care of them, man. And
Nah, for sure.
damn, bro, for
but
sure.
you know, for like with another thing, it's all about understanding. You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I understood. You feel me? That's why I made sure I called you to. You feel me? Like before I even came. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause I don't want nobody thinking I'm disrespecting the temple or nothing like that. You know?
Nah, you good,
I come
bro.
with nothing but love. My first thing is love. I come with nothing but love first. You feel me?
Let's get into it, bro. Let's talk about some. I know it's some stuff people want to know about you.
You from Parkway.
It's okay to be different. You ain't gotta want to fit in with everybody else. You ain't gotta be no gangster. You ain't gotta be out here doing nothing. Don't let nobody peer pressure you into doing nothing. It's okay to be different. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
100%. For sure.
For sure.
You could be different. You ain't gotta do what everybody else do.
For sure. So what you do to try to be different, brother?
Shit, I just use my own brain and follow my own steps, and you know, like I just be on some shit like I'd rather be by myself than around a thousand other people. So what I do is I go with my first mind instead of, or I think outside the box basically. Well, that's what it is. Like, I don't really be into all the. You know?
For sure. So like, what's some things you do to keep your mental health strong? You know?
Shit, music. Sometimes I be reading and shit. Music, reading, and just like being by myself.
For sure. I don't want to ask you too many questions because I want to save it for when we do your story personally.
Sure.
But like, what's some books you like to read then, brother?
Shit, I've been reading Omnivore's Dilemma lately. It's about food and shit. Like it's basically telling us like everything is corn. Basically, everything made from corn and shit.
Dang.
It's called Omnivore's Dilemma. Y'all go read that.
For sure.
Everything made of corn.
You got anything
Damn it,
you want to get off
everything
your chest before I get out of here, man?
Nah, I'm chilling really. I ain't
sure.
got nothing else. Yep.
For sure. Appreciate you, brother.
Yep,
Peace
for
and
sure.
blessings to you,
Yep,
man.
love.
Love. On the camera, man.
Boy Katie from the O, you know what I'm saying? We got all the trenches out here with us today.
For sure.
Folks doing great, man. How you feeling? Like, you feeling
I'm
good?
great, man. Where they can go follow you at and go watch your channel at,
Hey,
man?
look, my channel is Who is Katie, man. I'm doing all the vlog shit. Follow me on Instagram, Katie from the O, man. New vlogs coming soon, man. You know?
Every week, he dropping shit every week, bro. I'm telling y'all, he dropping
sure.
shit every week, folks. Consistent, Mr. Consistent right here.
You say Mr. Consistent?
Mr. Consistent, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking, but I got y'all.
Yeah, we
Even the
need
one
them
that
every
put me
week.
on my
I
ass.
got y'all, though. Look, word from out of the trenches, folks say every week I got
Every
y'all.
Sunday.
Every Sunday I got y'all.
Every Sunday. Because check it out, Sunday people in the crib, they trying to die down and relax before they got to go to work Monday. So drop them joints around 2 when people getting out of church, out the mosque at 2 p.m. every Sunday. Keep it like that, every Sunday.
Boy, just put me on, man. So look, every Sunday be looking for something.
2 p.m. For sure. This right on camera, so if you don't do it, I'm going to be looking at you.
Folks gonna be on my ass,
Yeah, I'm
man.
be in your DM.
Y'all be on my ass too, man. I give y'all permission to get on my ass. If I don't drop every Sunday, it probably be something going on, but I'm gonna try my best. I got
Yeah. Don't be disrespectful in this DMs now, though,
you. Oh,
man.
no, don't be coming talking me crazy, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna block the fuck out of y'all. I ain't
For
gonna
sure.
lie to you. I don't even be on that troll.
No, we just had to clear that up real quick. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
All that trolling, you gonna get blocked. I don't even entertain that shit, man.
100%.
Positivity. That's what folks on. We on positive shit, man. Peace,
sure.
positive, whatever you want to call it. We outside, damn life in the trenches. Got out of the trenches. This the real Al. Folks on great. I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting on you.
This helped me out.
Love, brother,
I ain't gonna lie,
love.
I've been watching that shit, bro. You really got niggas out here, bro.
For sure.
I'm telling you,
Love.
You got
we
niggas
watch
out here,
you,
blood.
bro. Like
On the God.
we over here watch you. I don't like shit getting out here, bro. Like
For
that's
sure.
why I have to get on your shit, bro. I watched the shit. I watched a couple of your shit, but that shit with me, that shit was stuck out to me, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Love,
knowing a
man.
little bit about him, bro. Like I'm talking his shit about his story. That shit was crazy as hell hearing that shit. So.
Facts.
Shout out to everybody though, man. Shout out to everybody. We doing this shit. We gonna make this shit happen, man.
For sure.
Make this shit happen. If this shit here, bro. If they know this shit getting out here, and they hit here, and we know this shit. Come on now.
For
This
sure.
shit hitting. This shit going everywhere, bro.
100%.
If we seeing this shit, everybody else seeing this shit, bro.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, folks. You about the only nigga that we really fuck with to come do this shit, gang.
A lot of niggas be on messy
Nah,
shit,
you the
bro.
only nigga, bro. All them other niggas, they doing this shit for the wrong thing, gang. You doing it for the right reason.
Love,
why I
like, this
get
ain't no
only
diss
nigga.
to no other cameraman, too. I don't
Nah,
want
they
them
ain't no
getting
this no
mad.
other cameraman, but stop
Yeah.
doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. Stop. I told y'all stop stirring up the beat, bro. We not
sure.
doing that shit. We got the power to change this shit, bro. We got
Come
the
on,
power.
Whatever y'all do, don't ever quit, man. Keep chasing y'all dreams, man, for real.
That's the youth right there, bro. That's who we, you feel me? we can actually, we pushing on. You see, they just came from a little program, bro. It's summertime. You see, they ain't out here being bad. They out here shirts off. You know, yeah, I'm better than you. Ain't that right, Keontae?
But it's friendly competition, though.
Friendly competition.
Friendly, always friendly.
Yeah. What y'all got to say to y'all future self, man?
Shit, we gonna be on the league.
Stay to yourself.
We gonna be in the league.
Never get into drugs or anything like that.
Y'all about decent as fuck, we decent as hell.
Hey,
What it is? Stop cursing, though. Yeah, stop cursing.
Hey, I like that. You just told them stop cursing. I like that. Y'all got real leadership up there.
Never pick up a handgun.
What you say?
Never pick up a handgun.
For sure. Y'all gonna see this in 20 years and look at this, and I hope y'all proud of what y'all said, brother.
Bro,
I wish nothing for the best for y'all.
only time they play with guns is Call of Duty.
For sure. Ooh, I think my lip is.
Alright, my boy, man.
No, wait.
Yeah, man, that's the next thing, man.
Yeah, I might have to put this closer to the beginning so they can really see everything you talking about y'all doing in here, man. For real.
Sorry, man. He's like our baby brothers, man. And we gotta keep them in the right direction, bro. We can't let them fall underneath, you know?
100%.
They gotta be better than us. You see, he just said we gonna be in the. He say shit, we gonna be in the lead. Pride. So I just told us that. Not no proud, nigga. You gonna be in the lead.
They all have to stick together.
Hey, follow our Instagram.
Follow me. Follow me. At KidTake_Sosa.
NPC Jigger.
I'm so raw football. I got 6 off.
Don't follow NPC Jigger.
Follow me. I got one, but I don't even play
Y'all gotta
football.
keep that shit going though.
Yeah, keep going and keep working. Never get stagnant.
Hey, I think all of us right here got offers.
Yeah, next thing you know, y'all gonna be getting offers from college.
We just won state
We just won a state championship.
Oh, congratulations.
I scored like a bunch of touchdowns.
I'm telling you.
I scored
Hey, I had a bunch of picks, so
I
it don't
scored
matter.
3, and I had like 2 interceptions.
Man, this is beautiful to see though, for real.
We right here about Von Moore.
So what this mean to you, brother?
This is my big brother. Like, I ain't gonna try to bribe and shit. That's my big brother. I went around him every day, but I grew up watching him, my cousin, shit. That was his best friend type shit.
Sure.
Shit, they weren't perfect. Ain't none of us out here perfect for real. Ain't none of us out here perfect for real. We really just try to just adapt to our environment. That's what everybody from over here did, you know?
100%.
Like, ain't none of us, nobody over here never did wrong. I ain't no gang member.
For sure.
But this my people, this my neighborhood, everything right here. This my, all these people walking through here, if I don't know them or not, it's my people, so.
For sure.
Shit, I fuck with them. Shit, we finna go inside this bitch though. This King Drive, Martin Luther King Drive. See, it's named after somebody that's great, so you know it's coming greatness.
For sure. You great. You know, brother, you great.
Hell yeah, man.
What's good? It's Trap Savage TV, man. You know, I'm back with another one today. You know, I ain't been on here in a while. You know, nigga just been cooling out. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the summer. You feel me? But, you know, this is an important video today for me because, you know what I'm saying, I see a lot of people, you know, in Chicago pushing peace, you know what I'm saying, they trying to push peace, you know, they trying to change the narrative, they're trying to overcome, you know, the challenges and the obstacles, you know what I'm saying, in their environment, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to say a couple of things, man, because when people start talking about pushing peace, you know, then this is where you really got to look in the mirror, man. This is where you got to really look in the mirror, you know, at yourself, you know what I'm saying, and at the people around you, you know, and really see if this is sincere. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people know when you live in certain environments, you know, it's hard to push peace when the person across from you ain't looking for peace. It's hard to push peace when the person across from you is looking at you as an enemy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this right now. It's so many times where we've seen countries fight each other, when you got politicians and diplomats pushing peace. But on the other hand, you got commanders and generals, you know, who is committed to war. You know, you got people in these trenches that's committed to war. You got people in these trenches that lost family members that's not gonna let that go, that's not willing to let it go. You got people, you know, in these trenches that has been through so much trauma and so much hurt that seeking peace for them is not even a priority. You know, you got people, you know, who grew up so long in this warfare, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it's almost like a tribal duty. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean. If you look at the people like of Afghanistan and Pakistan and Iraq and the Middle East, them people are of a tribal culture, a warrior culture. You can go all the way back to the African kingdoms, Kemet, Kush, ancient Egypt. These are all ancient black people. These are all our ancient ancestors, people who thrived in a culture where they leaned on more of military conquest and campaign rather than, you know, going to their neighbor and shaking hands and seeking peace, because they felt that was the only way they can expand their influence. In the trenches, it's the same way. The only way a person feel like they can expand their influence is get bodies. The only person, people only feel they can expand their influence by doing something destructive, you know, because you got some people that own businesses, small businesses in the community, but they're not getting any recognition. Those people are overlooked. Like they say, you know, the nice guy always finish last. You know what I'm saying? Because being diplomatic is not popular for some people. Not having a gun or not having a switch, not having a Draco, not having an ARP, not having a 7.62, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes don't want to go sit down at the negotiating table and look at their ops in the eye, man, or get on the phone with their ops and try to explain why we trying to make peace. But people have to understand peace is necessary. Peace is a necessary formula for rehabilitation. Peace is a necessary formula for us to take a step back and really look at the damage that we're doing in our communities and the role that we're playing. You see what I'm saying? People got to understand that throughout our whole history, you know, as a culture, as a black culture, peace has never been on the table. But now it comes a time where we're gonna get to a point, and I'm telling people this. It's gonna get to a point where we have committed so much genocide against each other, so much tribal cleansing within ourselves, that it's gonna be so little of us left that we might not be able to defend for ourselves if a real war ever broke out in the United States. We don't never want to put ourselves in a position where we're digressing, going backwards. You see what I'm saying? A lot of our communities in the United States that's plagued by gun violence, that moves our community backwards because investments don't come. They shut down the schools. They don't bring the proper health care. They don't bring the proper nutrients and food. They don't bring the things that will keep us thriving, because they see it that why would we want to keep this community thriving when this community has been so detrimental to the growth of our city? You see what I'm saying? And when I mean by detrimental, that means that it has been a thorn in the side, meaning that all the resources that they put inside that community, it goes to waste. You see what I'm saying? And this is why African American communities across the country has never got the funding that it deserved, because It's all plagued by gun violence. It's all plagued by drugs. You know, people are not gonna want to go there and buy anything. People are not gonna trust to go to those stores and trust the people if there's drugs and violence going on outside. We only doing that shit because we don't have a choice to go there. We have to go there. You see what I'm saying? Because niggas don't understand. If it was a regular market, and then niggas can choose to go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, niggas gonna go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Niggas just not finna go to no regular little ass market when the fruit not fresh and the meat not fresh and it's outdated and the milk is outdated. Like, come on now. Let's be honest. So when you start building up your community, niggas want to bring in the investments. This is where the politicians come in. See, a lot of politicians be losing these races because they be putting their trust inside the communities. And a lot of these communities be letting them down. Look at Lori Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot got into office hoping to play gun violence. Guess what? That shit just went up. You feel what I'm saying? So they looking at her as like, you're an African American woman, Lori Lightfoot, and you can't even help the African American community. You don't even have influence on your people. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. That's just like when you in the hood and something happened and there's two cultures or two races of people. Guess what they gonna tell you? Hey, go see about your people and I'm gonna see about my people. But you ain't finna check my people and I ain't gonna check your people. You feel what I'm saying? This shit has to be a level of respect. And with us in the African American community, we don't have enough respect for each other. Niggas ain't got enough respect. You feel what I'm saying? To really lay down the arms. You see what I'm saying? And tell people, look, we finna create a no conflict zone. Cause niggas really gotta look at this like wartime Gaza, wartime Iraq, wartime Afghanistan. You see what I'm saying? Wartime Libya. Niggas really gotta treat it like that. Niggas gotta have no conflict zones. Niggas gotta have it where civilians can walk on a certain block and there's no shooting, nothing. It's a no conflict area. So people can get to where they going safely. But you got niggas controlling the streets. You got niggas telling people you can't speed down these streets or you gonna get your shit shot up. Like, come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? There has to be a level of respect for the community. That's why the community shouldn't be fearing the people. The community should never be fearing the people. You're supposed to be protecting your community. See, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna share something with y'all. In South Central where I grew up on a block. My family was there for 53 years. So we grew up generationally. My mom was 7 years old when she grew up on that block I grew up on. My mom is 60 years old now. She was 7. That's 53 years. You feel what I'm saying? So throughout that time, we wasn't fighting against the Mexicans on our block. We wasn't fighting against them. We created a partnership. We created a bond. We created a level of respect. You feel what I'm saying? Where we're gonna protect each other and protect each other's family, because guess what? On this block, we know each other. This is all we got. We're not finna run down everything around here. We're not finna tear down shit around here. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna hold it down in a way where if something happen, guess what? Niggas gonna come to the table. Ain't nobody just gonna be shooting somebody or killing somebody. That ain't never happened. That ain't never happened where I grew up at, because guess what? You got generals. You got dudes with a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got some hot-headed foot soldiers, but they already know what time it is. They know what's going on. They already know what the program is. You understand what I'm saying? But these days, you don't got no structure like that. You don't got no structure with dudes who's really, understanding the play. That's like if you in a on the football field, right? And you in the huddle, the quarterback gonna call a play, but if you don't know how to run a play, guess what? You gonna fuck up everything. You gonna fuck up everything just because you ran around the wrong route because you didn't understand the play. Niggas gotta look at the playing field and look how it's set up, man. I keep telling people this. Economics and dynamics is everything of your society, of your community. You gotta look and see how it's set up. And the way it's set up, you're supposed to reinforce that. You're supposed to reinforce that setup. You feel what I'm saying? I guarantee you it's niggas on other sides that's tired of war, man. I guarantee you right now, 80% of the niggas that's in these hoods and organizations in Chicago is tired of war, man. It's only about 20% of killers that's doing it. And if the killers ain't putting the guns down, guess what? The war ain't gonna stop. Look right now what we looking out there in Israel and Gaza. Everybody pushing peace, everybody asking for peace, but if Israel say they don't want no peace, guess what? There ain't gonna be no peace. No matter how many people call for peace. If the person that's launching the bombs and got their hands on the trigger is not ready for peace, man, it ain't gonna happen. And that's just the facts. People gotta understand that. That's my whole thing. So it gotta be sincere, man. Everything gotta be sincere. You know, everything gotta be from the heart. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? If niggas really gonna do it, they gotta do it. Cause you can't be no floggers, man. You got people's lives at stake. You feel what I'm saying? You know, there's one rule they always told us in the army. And I noticed you can't play politics with people's lives, man. You can't play politics with people's lives. Cause that's when people get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? And people gotta understand that. So I'm hoping that dudes that's talking about they pushing peace, that they really pushing peace. And not running to a religion for safety. Because if you run into a religion for safety and it's not in your heart or what you're doing, then it's bullshit, man. Then you only fooling yourself. So niggas really got to understand what they really doing this shit for. You know what I'm saying? And I want to show my respect to, you know, EBK Juvie, man. Because I seen him on there with Young Will. You know what I'm saying? And he really, you know, it seemed like EBK Juvie really pushing that piece the right way, man. He really moving the right way. And I'm going to say this. For all you generals and all you top guys, all you high value targets, man, stay off the front line, man. Stay the fuck off the front line. Why is you generals on the front line, man? Why is you niggas out there, you know, putting yourselves in harm's way? When you supposed to be the one in the background calling the plays, making sure the defense is set up for the hood and everything, man. You can't do that while you out there not focused and not on point, man. You supposed to be sitting back being able to scope out everything. You supposed to make sure everybody get home safe every night. That's your job as a general. You supposed to make sure niggas get home safe. That's your job. And ain't never been no nigga out there with me that ever got hit and they never made it home. We used to walk niggas home if we had to. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. With us, when we was growing up, it was a different type of love, a different type of structure, a different type of, you know what I'm saying? It was different. Because if you really don't give a fuck about a nigga, you're not putting yourself at risk like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that just to give y'all some food for thought, man. You know, that just to give y'all some food for thought, because at the end of the day, you know, we know it's war. We know it's wars out here internally. But the people that's pushing peace, guess what? Reinforce that peace and start getting guys that's really on the front line and start talking to them and start getting them guys to understand that, look, this shit is detrimental to us. What you need? A job? Some money? What you need? To get in the studio, to rap? You feel what I'm saying? You gotta give niggas opportunities. You gotta give niggas incentives to put the guns down. You can't just tell no nigga to put the gun down and he ain't got nothing to look forward to. See, niggas gotta understand the dynamics, man. Niggas not understanding it and niggas not thinking. Because whoever pushing it, man, you gotta replace that with something. You gotta replace that gun with something, with a microphone, with a clipboard. Let them go speak to the youth. Let niggas clean up the neighborhood. Let niggas do things that's gonna be constructive. Let niggas do things that's gonna feed their mind in a positive way. But if you ain't got nothing to feed your mind in a positive way, then it's always gonna digress to, you know what I'm saying, going back to doing some bullshit. So niggas gotta learn and niggas gotta understand if they ready to move forward, then move forward. Don't hesitate. You see what I'm saying? Because when you hesitate, guess what? That means you're not really ready to move forward. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all from a person, you know what I'm saying? I've been in this shit a long time. You know what I'm saying? I seen this shit. I seen from the bottom to the top, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, this shit get to a point where, like I said, get political. And right now, for O Block and for Chicago, it's all political. Because they trying to, you know, gentrification and, you know, do all that, man. So the people's really fighting for their existence in the South Side. You know what I'm saying? Because the people trying to get rid of that shit. You know, it's been a lot that's happened. A lot of high profile things that has happened. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, Dirk is probably trying to do his best to save Chicago, man. I think Dirk doing his best trying to save Chicago. I think Dirk really knows something that people don't really know behind the scenes that's coming to the forefront, and, you know what I'm saying, it's really making him, you know what I'm saying, push peace. Probably really making him, you know, open his eyes up, and the reality is coming to bear. Like, man, this shit ain't gonna last too much longer. You know what I'm saying? If niggas don't get it together, you feel me? And this just how that shit be going. So, you know, I respect the niggas that's pushing peace. You know, I respect the niggas that's really, you know, genuinely, sincerely, you know, on the front line talking to the guys, man, and trying to get them to put them guns down, man. Like I said, get a nigga some boxing gloves, man. Gotta give a nigga something to do. And that's where it comes in, where the niggas that got money go back and go create the game rooms. Go create some game rooms. Go create some youth centers. Go create, you know, some activities or things that people can do. Give them something to look forward to. Give them an incentive, so that way it's gonna motivate them to stay on that right path. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about that. It's not just building something and doing something. You gotta have a plan. You gotta prepare, man. Because if you don't prepare for it, then the shit ain't gonna go right. You feel me? It ain't gonna go right. But, you know, with that said, man, comment, like, subscribe, man. I appreciate the level of support, man. You know, we want peace in our communities. You know, peace in Chicago, peace everywhere, man. You know, across the cities, you know what I'm saying, the United States and African-American communities and brown communities, man. So, but with that said, you know, we're gonna keep one up as love.